The next asset on our watch list for today is the USTEC 100, popularly known as the NASDAQ. Now, on the NASDAQ, we have seen a tremendous move of buying opportunity since the beginning of the week. We've been buying this asset, and at no point in time did we have any opinion of considering selling as price action continues to find higher high, as attention will turn to the US Consumer Price Index coming up later today to determine if the rally can have more legs to run. Well, thus far, the market's still looking very, very bullish here. Let's see how the week started for us all in this community. As you will see right here, at the beginning of the week, we had a beautiful range where price was initially confined within the 16,342 and the 16,275. In fact, this lasted about 12 to 16 hours before price finally broke out of the resistant line of that range to give us our first buy position for the week. And remember that we did talk about adding more position if price action ever breaks out of the 16,400, which of course it did, maximizing the potential on that bullish move. And in fact, as at Tuesday morning, we already had a maximum of about over 300 pips we caught here as we took advantage of over 350. You remember we moved our stop loss to somewhere below the 16,560, which got it on Tuesday's New York session, and we were taking out on all the buy positions. Now on Tuesday, we talked about a new range where we said we saw that price action was ranging, that is between the 16,650 and the 16,560. And I did mention that I'm of the opinion that price is likely going to continue to the upside, where we shall be having a buy stop order again above the 16,650 to capitalize on the uptrend continuation. And for counter trend traders and scalpers, I told you that you might want to capitalize on the breakdown retest of the 16,560 right here if price will break down and retest. And I told us that I will be refraining from selling because of the nature of the structure. But if you feel comfortable capitalizing on counter trend opportunities, a breakdown retest could be a beautiful opportunity. Though price did break down, of course, moved over 50 pips before it was taken out of that position to now trigger that buy stop order above that level. And during our live session yesterday, we did identify this one too as well. We talked about the 16,715, where we said price breaking out of that structure should welcome more buy positions to our existing trade. And if you had capitalized on that one too, well done and kudos to you, as currently you will, if you still have your buy positions intact, currently you will be having the first position is currently running with about 200 pips, while the second position is currently running with about 140 pips. So we have roughly 340 pips running right now on a minimum of 2 positions. And if we add that to the over 300 pips we had at the beginning of the week, we are roughly above 600 pips in total since the beginning of the week. So I will consider the USTEC 100 to be the most profitable asset on our watch list for this week. And for those of us who capitalized on this opportunity, well done and kudos to you for being on standby to capitalize on this move. Now, as it is right now, we are transitioning into another zone right now, especially when we're looking forward to the CPI data, which definitely is going to be having an impact on the market sentiment. Now, what we want to see now is how the market is going to be anticipating this event. And I usually have this opinion that when such events are coming up, there is a high chance that the inner circles closer to the department that are going to be releasing this result will be aware of what this data will be, and because of this awareness of what the data will be, they will be building up a position ahead of this event. And as technical traders, what we do want to do is to see if we can identify a structural setup that we can use to position ourselves for that move. Now, if you look at the way things are going right now, we already have a highest point which is at the 16,900 level. So I do want us to mark out that level, as it's going to be playing a major role in guiding our decisions for today. So mark out this level on your chart. As I'm doing that right now, we have the 16,900 area. Now I want to have a buy stop order above that structure that will make me capitalize on that uptrend move if price action will ever break out of that structure. Now, in addition to this one, you will see that we also have a range. So I'm even wondering where I would like to put this within this area. So we have the 16,830 and we also have the 16,820. So can we put it right within the between the two? So let's have it as 16,825. So we shall label this one too as well, 16,825. All right, so let me do that quickly. 16,825 just right below. And what we are going to be doing now is, since our center of focus for today's trading session is going to be between this range where we are likely going to be seeing some consolidation happen for a while before price action will either break out of the resistance line or the support line for trading opportunities. So what we are going to be doing here is to exercise patience, and for those who still have a buy position at this juncture, kindly move all your stop losses, secure the current position anywhere below the 16,825 and the 16,800 seems most appropriate to move all stop losses to. And remember to give enough breathing space for price action to move around. So with a well secured position at this juncture, let's continue to exercise patience and wait to see how the market will react to this newly identified range to give us an insight into where price will be going. Personally, having a buy stop order above the 16,900 makes quite a lot of sense. And if you are a counter trend trader, you might want to capitalize on the breakdown of the 16,825. Let me extend this ascending trend line a little bit. Let's see. Let's extend it out. Now look at this ascending trend line here. See how it had played a major role since last week Thursday. You see, connecting the series of higher highs and higher lows here, we have the trend line to work with. And in fact, if price action will break down the 16,825, we could see some profit taking activities happen in this market, leading into a retracement move, maybe back into the ascending trend line, which will dovetail to about 190 pips, maybe in anticipation of another wave of bullish momentum. And in fact, if price action breaks down the structure, we could see another wave of selling opportunities. So if you are a counter trend trader or a scalper and you're willing to take a counter trend opportunity, then a breakdown retest of the 16,825 could incite a sell-off into that trend line. So let's see how the market will play out here. And if price breaks out of the 16,900, we'll look out for buying opportunities. So for today, let's focus on this zone between the 16,900 and the 16,825 for new trading opportunities. So this is my simple view on the USTEC 100 for today. Let's see how the market will play out. And of course, I will definitely, if you exercise patience and allow your structures to mature, you will definitely be on the right side of the market. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section.